Zayn Malik addresses his decision to leave One Direction and much more in a new interview. Plus, we've got details on Britney Spears' upcoming memoir, and Tom Sandoval responds to Adele shading him. Hey guys, it's Allie for Hollywood Life with your music news today, kicking off with Tom Sandoval's response to Adele dragging him following the Scandoval cheating scandal. Recall the Hello singer threw some subtle shade at the VPR star during her Vegas residency a few weeks ago when a fan called Tom trash after he cheated on Ariana Madix with Raquel Leviss, and Adele nodded in agreement. Well, when Tom was caught by the TMZ cameras and asked about it, he said, "I heard it was just the person in the audience that said something. I didn't think it was her." Well, the reporter explained that by Adele agreeing with the fan, she pretty much called Tom trash too. And he replied, "I would think anybody who's been told a certain story about me would think the same exact thing. I can't knock her for that." Now, Britney Spears' highly anticipated memoir has a cover and a release date. News broke that the book, titled The Woman in Me, will be released on October 24th. And Britney confirmed the news on social media with a video saying, "It's coming, my story on my own terms at last. Are you ready?" The book's press release reads, "The Woman in Me is a brave and astonishingly moving story about freedom, fame, motherhood, survival, faith, and hope." Brit later took to Instagram in another video speaking to fans about the book a little more. She said, "Okay guys, so my book is coming out very, very soon. I worked my ass off for this book. I had a lot of therapy to get this book done, so you guys better like it." I have a feeling we're gonna learn a lot from this book, and I'm definitely gonna like it. Are you guys ready for it? Speaking of learning a lot, Zayn Malik went on the Call Her Daddy podcast for his first interview in 6 years and opened up about a lot, from co-parenting with Gigi Hadid to his dispute with Yolanda Hadid and the end of One Direction. To start, he addressed leaving 1D to launch his solo career in 2015. He told Alex Cooper there was a lot of politics going on. People were doing certain things, people didn't want to sign contracts, so I knew something was happening, so I just got ahead of the curve. I was like, I'm just going to get out of here. I think this is done. Zayn continued, "I completely selfishly wanted to be the first person to make my own record. I'm a passive dude, but when it comes to my music and my business, I'm serious about it and I'm competitive. So I wanted to be the first to go and do my own thing. That was the reason." He also admitted that there were some underlying issues between the bandmates, adding that they did get sick of each other after being together literally every day for 5 years. In the end, Zayn said, "We just ran our course." Later, Zayn spoke for the first time about his October 2021 dispute with Yolanda Hadid. Per court documents, Yolanda alleged that Zayn caused her mental anguish and physical pain after shoving her and shouting at her while fighting over something having to do with his and Gigi Hadid's daughter Kai. At the time, Zayn pleaded no contest to the charges and was put on a 90-day probation for each of his 4 counts, and was also ordered to complete anger management classes and a domestic violence program. At the time, he denied Yolanda's claims repeatedly and also asked that the situation be held in a private manner to restore a peaceful family environment. The situation also led to Zayn and Gigi splitting in the midst of the drama. Well, the singer opened up about the altercation while on Call Her Daddy, telling the host, "I believe I dealt with it in the best way, like in an amicable and respectful way, and that's all that needs to be said." He added, "I knew what the situation was, I knew what happened, and the people involved knew what happened too, and that's all I really cared about. I believe you could respect that I just didn't want to bring attention to anything. I just wasn't trying to get into a negative back and forth with her or any sort of narrative online where my daughter was going to look back and read that." Zayn explained that he doesn't tend to get involved when people say things online for the sake of his daughter, noting, "For me, my most valuable thing that I have in life is time, and that takes so much time in a toxic environment to explain yourself to people and justify this. I just kind of keep to myself." In the end, Zayn said that he shares equal custody with Gigi and they have a good co-parenting relationship. You guys can read more on Zayn's new interview in the links down below and sign up for our newsletter for more news on your favorite celebs. Bye guys.